Okay, welcome back to the class. And as we are discussing about the arguments or the parameters for the functions. So the first one is the positional argument or a positional parameter. So some students have got confused that you can check here. If I am using MUL, it doesn't mean that it only do the multiplication. The function name is my wish, but the logic is as per your requirement. For example, instead of MUL, if I write SUB, A comma B and A star B, and here I will replace SUB. It will not perform subtraction. It won't do that subtraction. Based upon this logic, it works. It's identifier name. Identifier name can be anything. So I have told you some rules to define the identifier. So just go through first slide of the first class, and there I explained you identifier is the name for variable, function, or the method. I think that's the reason you got confused and you're saying that SUB 100, 200. No, SUB is the identifier name or the function name, not identifier name. It's identifier. It can be anything. Instead of that, I have used some examples like Raj, wish. That's my wish. It is not default keywords for the Python while we are defining the function. No, it's our wish. I hope it's clear to you. And I think it's clear to you. Now, before starting the second one, I just want to conclude you whatever we have discussed about the positional arguments, and positional argument based upon the position. So whatever we give the positions, then it will assign as per the position. Now instead of 200, 100, and I am going to add one more number, 100, 200, 100, 100. Here the input parameters or arguments are only two, A comma B. But the input values for these parameters or the arguments is 200, 100, 100. We are dealing with 3, A comma B comma C. Let's say, oh, don't say that. Don't like that. 200, 100, 100. What happens? This is the first position. So first. Second position. So second position. And there is third value also, but there is no third parameter like C. So what happens there? Simply we will get error if we change the number of arguments. The number of arguments here is A comma B only, 2 only. And you must give only 2 arguments. In case if you give 3 arguments, surely it will throw the error. Just keep it in mind. And this is what that. If we change the number of arguments, then you'll get error. Okay. Arguments. Number of arguments and position of arguments must be matched. Right. Before going to second one, I want to ask you one answer. Name one. Print F string name and name to our friends. Now I completed my function creation. Now I want to call Is there any error? Can you find that? Intentionally, I have done one mistake. What is the mistake? I did not write the function in here. Let's take friend. Friend is the my function name. So friend is the function name, and name one. Both are the parameters, and I want to Rajesh, Mahesh. Now tell me the output. So I'm writing with the mouse, so that's the reason you are able to see this kind of graphic the handwriting. This is name one, print f, name and name one are friends. What is the output? You can unmute if you want to, if you are unable to type. If you don't get it, I'll show you in the spider. Nice, friends. Okay. Good, Shivani. Good. What else? Others? Only one responded.
Yeah, Rajesh and Mahesh are friends.
Saikiran?
Sir, Rajesh and Mahesh are friends, sir.
Okay, nice. What else? Pujita, Rajesh, Mahesh are friends. Nice. Only 3 responded. Okay, fine, good. Yeah. Answer is Rajesh is name. Mahesh is name one. Name here. Name one here. So what is name is given? Rajesh. Rajesh, as we are using upstream. And name one Mahesh. Rajesh and Mahesh are friends. That's the output. Okay. So let's go for theoretical part. Then we will do for keyword arguments. Keyword argument means while we are passing the values, there only we can assign the values, like what we have done. Wish can pass argument values by keyword. Keyword in mathematics kind of parameter name. Here I'm creating one function with the parameters name message. If you are talking about the positional, simply Vish, Mahesh, and good morning. We are passing direct values. That's positional arguments or the positional parameters. Now, what happens is this position will be assigned to this one. And this value is assigned to this one. So name, message. So hello, Mahesh, good morning. But when we are dealing with keyword values, we can assign randomly because it recognizes based upon this value. This recognizes based upon this value. If you change like this, message in the first and name equal Mahesh, Python will not get confused because already values are assigned, message equal. So this message will be here and name is here. So it is not working based upon the position. In case of just Understand? In case of, if you remove assigning this one, we are not writing this one. Just remember only good morning, Mahesh. We are not using keywords. So what it takes as, it takes as position. This is the first position, this is the second position. This is the first position, this is the second position. This is the first position, this is the second position. Or this one, right? So hello, good morning, Mahesh, right? But our format must be hello, Mahesh, good morning. Hello, good morning, Mahesh, not like that. So once again, I'm repeating, if you are not using keyword, this one, and not assigning this one also, simply it takes as positional argument. So this is the first position, this is second position, this is first position, this is second position. So name equal to good morning. Message equal to Mahesh. Okay. Now I want to name as Mahesh. Message as good morning. I can change here to here or here to here. Even though the position is changed, as we are assigning the particular keyword name and that value, then automatically message name here. Now it will print hello Mahesh, good morning. This is about the keyword argument. See here order of the argument is not important, but number of argument must be matched, because message equal good morning, name equal Mahesh. If I add one more wish, not wish, already it is different, right? Good is the keyword, and let me say hi. If I pass message name good, message is assigned to here, name is assigned to here. What about good? No, there is no good in that. So it will throw the error. We can use both positional and keyword arguments simultaneously. Okay. But first we have to take positional argument and then keyword argument. Now I want to take both positional and as well as keyword. So positional means we should not use keyword. Simply we need to define. So both positional keyword, but first we have to take positional argument. Simply I will not take this one. Okay. Now it become simple positional argument. So 1, 2. It takes name as Mahesh and it goes to next statement message. Already it is defined. So directly this value assigned to this one. So while we are doing coding, I'll explain it. Okay, no need to get confused. Simply we are doing in multiple ways. Okay. Now let's go for next one. Default arguments. So here I am defining def wish name equal to guest, print hello name, how are you? I want to use name equal to Raj. So what happens is, this is position. This name or Raj will replace this guest. So Raj. Now this one Raj. Hello Raj, how are you? Now I don't want to pass my name like while we are giving sign up. So if you are registering for website like that, we are not interested for giving the value. Then what happens if I don't pass any parameter, then automatically there will be a default argument, that is guest. So I didn't pass anything here, my name. What happens here is, it by default, it takes name as guest. So what it prints, hello, guest, how are you? Okay, this one. It's a simple thing. If there is no value for the parameters, then automatically that default argument will be printed. If we don't pass any value, then default will be. After default argument, we should take the non-default argument. Right? This is about the default argument. What's the time? Oh, let's finish today theoretical part. Tomorrow we will start the coding part. Okay, let's finish this one. Variable length. Already I have told you now. Variable length. It's very, very important. So variable length means this is star. This star can be used repetition. This star can be used for the multiplication. This star can be used keywords. Keywords means if you want to enter multiple values at a time. For example, whenever we take input value, int input value, then we need to enter only one value. But if you use keyword, this can be anything, some value, some name. We can use, or we can assign 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple values can be entered through the argument. This is called star argument. There is another one, that is double star. What do you mean by this one? It is keyword argument. Keyword values, remember key values. So what do you mean by that? It's kind of dictionary. Key values, key value pair. For example, if you use double star, then what happens here is 1 Rajesh, 2 Mahesh, 3 Suresh. Like that, we can pass multiple values at a time using this one. Just keep it in mind, and we'll discuss further. Sometimes we pass arguments to our functions that are called variable length. Okay, multiple. You can pass number of arguments. Till now we have seen only Mahesh only. Name equal to Mahesh only. Instead of now Mahesh, I have to pass entire class students' names. Then this will be useful. Okay, remember number of arguments to the function. We can declare variable star. If it is only values, then we can use star. If you want to use dictionary values, that is key value pairs, then double star. So we can call, see here, this is F1 is the function name defined. Star n means we can use different, we can enter multiple values, number of values in the place of n. We can call this function by using any number of arguments, including zero number. Internally, all this will be represented form of tuple. Okay, fine. While we are doing coding. Okay, let me finish this one theoretical part, and tomorrow we will meet again. Here I am creating one function, that is definition star n. It means variable length. Variable length. Length will be variable, not fixed. Means the value of inputs can be variable. It varies either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 100, up to 1000, up to 1 lakh, whatever it is. It changes the input values. Varies the values. So the length will be changed. Here, let me finish this, then we'll continue that. Total equals 0 for n1 in n. Every value that total n plus 1, the sum of. So sum is defined here. Sum is not, any value is not given. So simply it takes default value 0. Then the print total is 0. After that, I'm passing 10. 10 plus 0 plus already 0 is there. Here 0 plus 10. 10 output is the 10. Now 10 comma 20. 10 plus 20. That will be total. Next, I want to pass multiple value. What happens here? 10 as we are summing plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 70. So it gives total value, some 256. Assume. Just assume. It's not correct, incorrect answer it is. So like that. We can pass multiple values. If you don't use star, automatically position error will raise. Okay, there is only n, so 10. But here we are assigning two values. But here we are going to, we are using only n value. So there comes error. If you want to enter multiple values, then we can go for variable length argument. So this is all about the different types of arguments. Any doubts till now? You can ask me. Or else we'll stop the recording.